Is Bitcoin going to $25,000? Stay tuned to know more. So hi guys and welcome back to another Gab's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And today we have finally had the breakout that we have been waiting for, the Bitcoin price. And finally, for ilang days matagal na natin to inaabangan. Same goes with Ethereum. We are also having that breakout na inaabangan natin na for ilang days already. And in this video, aabangan natin kung ano yung mangyayari ngayon. So, pag-usapan natin ano yung mga indicators na nagsasabi ng itong position na to, ano ba yung magiging next move natin, and alamin din natin kung anong scenario na ba ang mag-play out para maging ready tayo kung ano man yung mangyayari sa ating market movement. So, and with that being said, let's start first with the Bitcoin price. So, for the Bitcoin price, as you can see, guys, we have had this symmetric triangle now we have been following for the past few weeks already. Actually, for the three weeks na natin to inaabangan. So we had this good move, this big bounces, and then we actually now broke to the downside. So this would indicate now we are now actually going to have this dump of around 25,000 US dollars. It's actually calculated by getting this top up to the bottom part of triangle and then adding it into on top of the point of breakout. So, sa point of breakout, sabi dito, actually 26,000 ang target natin dito from this symmetric triangle. And we are actually almost halfway throughout this target. Remember na this is a 4-hour chart, so medyo matagal yung kanyang price action. But yeah, this is a good thing to watch out for. It's possible na baka maubusan yung bears niya at gumalaw siya ng ganito. Something like this. Or it could actually also play out na something similar to like this para mag-form siya ng falling wedge. So either way, those are the possible movement for this action. Pero that is just all pure speculation. Ano ba yung talagang pwedeng mangyari ngayon? So let's first look at the technicals. So for the resistance and support, as you can see guys, we have broken this strong support area. So na-break na natin itong mga ibang support areas na ating monitor since May 19. So if we break this, ang target dapat natin is around 33.5k. But since na-break na natin yung 33.5k, the next target is the $30,000 area. So since kakabreak lang natin, expect this is what you should be watching out for guys, the 30k dollar area. I-ano lang natin siya. So yeah, this is now the more likely thing to happen ngayon. You could also take into consideration that this could be a strong support pero we are already below it then guys kasi kung titingnan mo yung mismong candle niya dito below the support na siya eh. So this actually looks like na bumagsak na siya. So yeah, that is the support na kailangan mo tingnan guys. And paano ba natin nasasabi to na ito yung support? It's because recently, dyan tayo nag-drop. So dyan tayo nakakuha ng support nung nag-crash si Bitcoin. And historically, itong same area na din is also the same place kung saan nagbumagsak noong January. So, you should expect that area to na maging strong support din. And if we indeed break that strong support, only then na mag-expect tayo ng next move to the 25 to $26,000 area. So, remember guys, ang next target natin ngayon is the $30,000 area. And if the break niya lang yun, if nagkaroon ng candle close sa baba ng $30,000 area, only then should we expect a 25 to 26,000 US dollar. So yeah, that's what you should be watching out for, the support and resistance dito kay Bitcoin. So balik tayo dito ulit sa kanyang chart. let's talk about volume. Sa volume naman, we had a decline in volume, and now we are getting this sell volume coming in, indicating now this could be this could be a confirmation to the downside. And other than that, RSI is now already getting oversold. So kung titingnan mo dito sa baba, oversold na tayo sa RSI. And it's been a while since naging ganyan ka-oversold tayo. And it could actually take a while to have this dump. So if nagkaroon tayo ng oversold dito na RSI, it could get some steam to the upside. So a minor pump before having that dump ulit to the 30K dollar area. So if pumunta siya doon, possible na tumaas yung RSI at maging ganito yung RSI niya. And that would form a bullish divergence similar to what we had dun sa previous crash natin. Kung titingnan nyo to guys, we had this crash and then we had this bullish divergence. And if that's the same case, we could expect na ganyan din yung possible move niya. And then pwede natin to ilagay dito sa kanyang RSI. So you could expect that possible move dito kay Bitcoin. So 30K is getting a more likely scenario to play out in the following days. So is going to 26K imminent? Yep, currently it's imminent. So ito yung kailangan natin abangan. So paano ba yung strategy natin ngayon for this price action? So right now, you could actually play this one out by selling off some asset and then re-enter at the support areas using DCA strategy. So kung yari, meron akong 50,000. Ang gagawin ko doon, only half of it, 25,000 lang doon yung isa-sell ko para i-re-enter ko sila dito sa baba. So 25,000 na yun, yung first 12.5K na sinel ko, yung first point yung first 12.5K i-re-enter ko sa 30K and then yung others sa 26K. Tas if ever na nabuy yung sa taas, itong sa 30K, at least nasa position ka na. Tapos if ever na bumagsak pa lalo, at least meron ka din position for the 26K dollar area. So that's what you call dollar cost average strategy. Pero let's say na hindi siya umabot dito, I would actually just wait for another I would just actually wait for another breakout confirmation na lang or any patterns na pinakaiba dito. So, if ever hindi na fill in yung last order ko, it's either iiwanan ko na lang siya dyan or mag-aabang ako ng panibagong pattern. So yeah, yun yung guys yung kailangan natin tingnan dito for Bitcoin. Ano pa ba yung mga ibang indicators natin dito? Linisin lang natin tong charts natin bago tayo mag-continue. So, ayan guys, kung papansinin nyo, yung ating RSI, the RSI is a great indicator for us in determining if it's going to be bullish or bearish. So let's pull up this RSI and then this MACD naman. So let's try to focus at these two different things naman. So first, we have this, if we follow this decline and then ilagay natin to dito and follow the same movement for the RSI, we could see a pump to the downside. Siguro 28,000 US dollars ang pwede natin i-target. Pero 30K is the ideal dahil yun nga yung support. You could also look at this at the MACD. So nagkaroon tayo ng touch dito kay MACD indicating a downward movement pa lalo na for the Bitcoin price. So yeah, that's what you'd expect for now. And yeah, that's Bitcoin for the for our time frame. So I suggest guys you should follow the 4-hour time frame kasi ito yung magiging decider natin for the Bitcoin price. You could actually look into the hourly pero feel ko yung hourly niya ngayon is parang sobrang liit ng time frame niya ngayon para to consider na maging accurate siya. Kasi kung titingnan mo si Arlie, though tama naman siya, it's actually taking a lot of time to move kasi 4 hours na ngayon ang basis natin, hindi yung hourly. So, yeah, take this time to accumulate more of the coins, guys. So, that's Bitcoin for the 4-hour time frame. Now, ito na yung kailangan nating next tingnan, which is the daily time frame. At kay daily time frame, marami tayong big warnings na yung nagpapakita ngayon dito kay chart. So, let's try to look at the moving averages. So the 200 moving average and the 50-day moving average. So right now, guys, we are now seeing this dangerous movement of a death cross. So this is the 200-day moving average. And if nagkaroon tayo ng cross dito, this would indicate a prolonged bearish movement. So a prolonged bearish movement would indicate that we would be entering. So yung ating tatlong scenarios na binanggit natin nun, either the V-shaped recovery, reaccumulation phase, or the midterm bear market, this would now indicate na yung ating V-shaped recovery is now getting unlikely na to happen. And the reaccumulation phase is what we should be expecting. So if that's the case, if reaccumulation phase, you should expect na that much we are not getting that much returns or profit in the following weeks and months. And that is okay lang naman yun kasi we have been expecting na June, July, August are the months with the lowest returns. So this period is typically more of a reaccumulation and more for us para mag-ipon ng more coins dito kay Bitcoin and other coins, especially Ethereum. So ano pa ba nakikita natin dito? So this death cross might possibly play out anytime soon, which would indicate a longer bearish movement or mag-stay, ibig sabihin nun mag-stay pa tayo dito sa area na matagal. So if nagkaroon tayo dyan ng cross, matagal tayo mag-stay dito sa area na yan, which is good din kasi we could accumulate. Other than that, we are also getting this movement kay daily time frame. So i-plot natin siya na maayos dito. So, ang possible movement na natin ngayon is we have this declining price. Pansinin nyo guys, we have declining price and then an increasing RSI indicating that this is a bullish divergence and a trend reversal for the daily time frame. So, we could actually get a trend reversal in the following days. But hindi pa siya nangyari ngayon kasi of course it's a daily time frame so masyado siyang malaking time frame para abangan. So, this could take actually some weeks to for this to play out pa for this bullish divergence. But yeah, we should take that into consideration. But for now, we are playing this short-term price action for the 4-hour time frame, yung ating bearish movement to the 26K dollar area. So that's Bitcoin for the daily time frame. So I guess we have pretty much covered all most of the Bitcoin price action. So, yeah, we could expect this movement na magiging pump dump siya dito sa area na to. So, let's try to look into the comment section. So, hi, thanks Frank dito sa donation mo ng 125. Pa-shoutout po sa lahat ng mga mapuans. Shoutout sa mga mapuans. Viva Mapua. Thanks for the support. And if you guys want to donate, you could also use the super chat. Should I sell my current position at a loss? I bought BTC at 35K and re-enter, or never sell at a loss pa? Well, there are actually two ways on how you would want to play this. Kasi unang-una, Bitcoin is more likely to go up than to go down. So always take that into consideration, guys. So if you want to short a stock, short a position, so kung gusto mo siya i-sell muna para i-buy back mo at the lower price para masabi mong pwede ka mag-accumulate ng more coins, you can actually do that. Pero ang suggestion ko, just like what I said kanina guys, hatiin ko si money ko. So kung meron akong 50k, yung 25k lang dun yung isa-sell ko at a loss para i-re-enter sa mas lower na area. So you could do that strategy, pero take note guys, that one is riskier than waiting for a pump. Kasi dump can possibly have a trend reversal to the upside anytime soon. Unlike a pump, it's more likely to happen na magkaroon tayo ng pump dito sa ating Bitcoin price. Kasi kung titingnan mo historically, punta tayo sa weekly time frame. So in this market cycle, kung titingnan mo, Bitcoin is more likely to go up than to go down. So take that into consideration din guys kasi if nag-short sell ka ng position mo, that's actually a riskier move rather than mas swerte pa yung mga taong nag-buy high, nag-buy high kasi either way babalik pa doon yung pera sa kanya. Pero pag nag-buy low, nag-sell low ka din, nag-sell low ka para mag-buy lower, mas riskier yun kaysa dun sa mag-abang ka pa ng kanyang pump. And either way, kahit hindi ka mag-sell ngayon, nasa good buying opportunity ka din naman talaga kasi kung titingnan natin itong area na to, we have never been this oversold in the daily time frame since March 2019. And isipin nyo guys, noong March 2019, March 2020, around this time last year, Bitcoin was around $3,000. So 3 to 5,000 US dollars lang sa Bitcoin at this same area, at this same time period. So isipin nyo, hindi pa siya talaga sobrang bagsak. So kahit sabihin natin na bumagsak siya to 20k, hindi pa siya sobrang bagsak guys kasi isipin nyo within 1 year umakit tayo kagad ng up to this area, so Bitcoin is still relatively on track pa din. So I guess you should have nothing to worry about with the Bitcoin price kung honestly speaking. Saka tingnan nyo din to guys, this is interesting na din for the weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame, we are now actually getting oversold. So 'di ba oversold na tayo dito kay weekly time frame. Meron din tayong cross dito kay MACD. So, it's possible na makakuha tayo ng trend reversal to the upside anytime soon. So, yeah. It's riskier na mag-sell ngayon kaysa sa mag-buy. So, may mga nagsasabi ngayon, mas risky mag-buy ngayon. That's not true. Mas risky ang mag-sell ngayon, guys. Kasi pag nag-buy kayo, in the long run, mababawi nyo yan. Kaysa sa nag-sell kayo, pag nag-sell kayo ng at a loss, tapos hindi na siya bumaba ulit, sino ang mas lugi dun, guys? 'Di ba yung nag-sell kaysa dun sa nag-buy? At bakit nga ba maraming kinakabahan ngayon? Kasi tayo ay nasa extreme fear, meaning ito yung sentiment ng market ngayon is sobrang takot ngayon sa kanyang price action. But remember guys, an extreme fear means a buy signal. So look at this guys. Look at the maximum time frame. We have never been this extremely fearful in our crypto market since nung coronavirus dump. So, nung bumagsak siya, umabot ng 3,000 to 5,000 US dollars si Bitcoin. So, ngayon, nandito tayo ngayon sa lowest point. This means na this is a good buying area for the Bitcoin price. So, sabi nga dito, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried and that could be a buying opportunity. So, yeah, if I were you, I would take if I were you, yung bawat position ko ngayon dito sa Bitcoin price, hindi ko na siya isa-sell. Very risky nang mag-sell ngayon kaysa sa mag-buy. Dapat ang position mo ngayon is more on buying. Unless kung short-term trader ka, then I guess that's a good opportunity na paglaruan mo yung kanyang pump dump dito. So if scalper ka or swing trader, you could actually do some swing trading at this area, around this area. So, pwede ka mag-swing trade. Sell dito, buy dyan, sell dito, buy, sell, buy. So, that's actually a good swing trading opportunity. So, you could take that strategy, guys. So, ano pa ba nakikita natin dito ngayon? So, yeah, that's the daily time frame chart. That's Bitcoin. So, we are actually waiting for the 4-hour candle close ulit, which is around 8 p.m. At dahil nakita na natin yung kanyang movement dito kay Bitcoin, let's talk about Ethereum naman. And we have been following this Ethereum movement for the past few days. And we have finally had the breakout na ating inaabangan. Usually, an ascending triangle is a bullish move. So, it's actually a movement like this. And this is one of the rare times na nakita tayo ng bearish action. So, but this is still valid since usually ascending triangle, other than this being a bullish move, this is sometimes a continuation pattern. So if i-continue natin yung pattern, i-continue niya lang in trend. So if we are in a bullish move, this would still go up, but if we are in a bearish move, it is highly for the price for it's more likely that the price will go down kasi nga the trend will always be your friend in a movement sa kanyang pattern. So since we actually went from a downtrend, this could just maybe continue this pattern lang. And this is actually a good sign for Ethereum kasi we could actually get that steam to have that momentum to go up in the future. Kasi nga guys, remember, yung lagi natin sinasabi, time is on our side. The more na dinedelay natin yung movement, the more na tumataas ang ating price actions. So let's also look ano ba yung possible indicators dito kay Ethereum. So right now kay RSI nag-breakdown tayo. We also had this decline in the volume, pero now we had that sell-off kay volume. We are now also getting this MACD cross to the downside. So far everything is pointing out to a downward movement and a short-term siguro pump if we are looking at the early time frame. So let's try to look at the early time frame. So we are actually getting a bullish divergence dito kay Ethereum, pero that's for the very short term. So ayan no. So tapos na siguro magkakaroon siya ng pump to the upside, which I think ito na yung pump niya. And then this would get rejected if hindi niya ma-sustain to kasi for the very short term lang siya. But yeah, we are now actually seeing this Ethereum playing out and I'm personally trading this Ethereum movement, guys. So, yeah, ang ating target for Ethereum is around 1,700 US dollars and ang ating price target for this price action first is the 2,000 US dollar area first. So let's try to look at the 2,000 US dollar area. So that's our first price prediction dito, $2,000 target, and then the other one is the 1,600 US dollars, and we actually got that by getting this triangle, by getting the top to the bottom part, and then lagyan natin siya sa point of breakout. So hence, I am actually trading this, guys, if you are curious. So I am DCAing, I'm going to DCA at this 2,000 and $1,600 area. So it's getting to 1.6 to 1.7 Ethereum imminent din po. Yup, same lang din kay Bitcoin. So, tindaan nyo guys, since mas risky ang kanyang bearish move kaysa sa pump, mas okay na magtingin ngayon dito. Mas okay na mag-buy ka ngayon dito. So, yeah, that's for Ethereum. So, thanks Sushi and June for the donation. I appreciate that support. is the 2.2K support not that strong for Ethereum? Actually, strong din siya kasi ito guys. So, ito din. Actually, may buy order din ako sa 2.2K, 2K, and then 1.6K. Sabi ko nga sa inyo guys, kung binabasa niyo yung chats natin dito sa Telegram or sa Discord, pag nakikita niyo ako nag-chat doon, sinasabi ko na ang best buying strategy for Ethereum is actually buying every 200 US dollars, every 200 to every $200 area. So, tingnan nyo to guys, yung 1.8K, 2K, 2.2K, and 2.4K, yun yung mga best buying opportunities palagi for Ethereum kasi dun tayo nakakita palagi ng rebound every $200. So same goes dito sa historical price action natin. Every $200 yung ating price movement. So that's also a good thing to consider. OMG, 4.18 4.1K eat ko. Pabalik pa din yan. Ako nagsasabi sa inyo guys. This is for we are we are just bearish for this time lang pero long term guys we are very bullish. Bakit ba natin nasabi yan? Bigyan natin kayo ng confidence kung bakit natin sinasabi na aakit pa din si Bitcoin. So first, yeah, this is Bitcoin in the logarithmic chart. So as you can see, uptrend tayo dito. This is an uptrend movement. So kung gusto niyo na mathematical chart na nagsasabi na uptrend tayo, let's go to this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So in the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, we have been measuring this in the channel for the past few months na already. Kasi this logarithmic growth curve is an indication for us sa ating movement ng market cycle. And right now, this supports the 4-year theory of the super cycle. And kung titingnan natin ngayon sa price action, we are at this area and we are still at the halfway point of this market cycle. So yeah, ang current top natin is around 113K. And as you can see, the more na dinedelay natin ang ating movement, the more na tumataas ang ating market cycle top. So, palapit na tayo sa 130K guys na may market cycle top. So, this is a good thing. So, if I were you, I would take any buying opportunity dito sa area na to. So, we are definitely in a bull market for the long term. And actually, bull market pa din to. We are just entering this bearish phase in the following days lang. Pero ano ka ba? Kung matagal ka na sa crypto, alam mo na normal lang yan. Kasi kung titingnan mo itong movement noong 2018, 2017, nagkaroon tayo ng ilang weeks. 7 weeks na bearish movement. 49 days tayong bearish action nun. Nagkaroon din tayo ng 5 weeks. So normal lang siya, mapapansin niyo guys. And take note, bull market pa to. So very normal lang yung ganong price action. Ito sobrang tagal nito bago tayo nag-pump. Inabutan tayo ng 25 weeks bago tayo nag-recover. So it's very normal, guys. And yung sinasabi na 2013 cycle is we are imitating the 2013 cycle. Tingnan nyo to guys. Ito inabutan naman niyang 30 weeks or at least 6 months. So anyhow guys, we are still long-term bullish. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys, mas risky mag-sell kaysa sa mag-buy kasi either way, pag nag-buy kayo, tataas pa din yung price action niya. So, wag kang kabahan kung nag-buy ka kasi either way, tataas pa din yan. Ang kabahan ka is kung nag-sell ka, tapos di mo alam na yun na pala yung floor price. So, kaya sinasabi ko mas delikado ngayon ang mag-sell kaysa sa mag-buy kasi we are at the lowest point of the bull market and Bitcoin is more likely to go up than to go down. Same goes with other coins kasi we are still in this bull market. So, let's try to look at ibang ano naman. Ilang araw po bago mag-death cross? Death cross. Sige, let's try to look at the daily time frame. That's a good question actually. So that cross is the 50-day moving average and 200-day moving average. So if follow natin tong price, itong movement na to, itong trend, we could actually see, ito ha, tingnan nyo to guys, we could actually see a death cross at around June 13, June 14, June 15. Yun yung possible time na pwede tayo magkaroon ng death cross. And a death cross would indicate na we are entering a longer bearish period. So yeah, that's the death cross and kailangan natin siya abangan. Pero should you be worried? Yung sabi ko guys, no. Kasi expected na tayo, matagal natin to guys in-expect ever since noong April pa or May. Sabi natin, expected na natin tong price action kasi very overbought na tayo dito guys. Tandaan nyo, nung April pa, binigyan ko kayo ng signal na meron tayong rising wedge and a declining RSI, a bearish divergence indicating na magkakaroon tayo ng trend reversal to the downside. And yeah, it did play out as predicted, guys. So we have been following this ever since the start. So if you have been following this, alam mong wala ka dapat i-worry kasi normal lang siya and Bitcoin is more likely to go up than to go down. Is that cross imminent? Yup, imminent na siya for me. And tandaan nyo, ito yung gusto ko din mangyari. Kasi the more na tumagal tayo dito, the more na tataas ang ating market cycle top, 'di ba? It's actually a good sign din kasi ako personally, I would take this as opportunity to buy more. So, pag dumating na ulit yung sweldo, bibili ako ulit ng bibili habang hindi pa umakit ang Bitcoin price. Yun yung isang pinakamalaking pinagsisihan ko noon. Noong time na bumagsak dito, sabi ko, "Shocks, babagsak na, ayoko na." Sabi ng mga analyst, sabi nila, exactly as predicted, tapos hindi naman nangyari. Gaganon. Ano yun? Tawag doon extreme fear yun. If ganun ka, kasama ka dito sa nabiktima ng extreme fear. So, yun yung pinaka nire-regret ko noon is naging ganun ako. And after noon, ilang years, 1 year later, kung titingnan mo yung price action niya ever since that day, na same fear and greed index, Bitcoin actually went up to 1,200%. So, pinag-isihan ko yun, hindi ako nag-buy in nung time na to. So, ayoko maulit yung ganong situation ulit. So, 1,200%. And kahit bumagsak tayo, in profit ka pa din, 640% pa din yung profit mo. So, kita nyo guys, itong area na to is actually the best buying opportunity kasi nasa extreme fear. And then the last time na nandun tayo, Bitcoin was valued at around 3,000 to 5,000 US dollars. So yeah, what would likely happen after a death cross? A prolonged bearish period. So matagal tayo mag-stay dito sa area na to. That's a reaccumulation phase. So abang-abang tayo ng pump and dump. Ano entry nyo sir sa Cardano? Sige, let's try to look at Cardano naman. So Cardano is actually performing well during this correction. So kung titingnan natin si Cardano ngayon, we are actually receiving a very good move for Cardano. So we are actually following this ascending triangle din for Cardano. And we actually now broke to the downside. And pero this could be a possible fake out kasi right now Cardano is very stable kung tutuusin. So if you're going to re-enter Cardano, tingin ko ang best buying opportunity and best buying entry level is at this area, the $1.45 area. So that's a good re-entry price. If not, you could actually take this other target by adding this at the point of breakout and you could target a $1 re-entry. So yeah, that's a price action to watch out for, the $1 area. So you could take that into consideration or you could actually add another buying opportunities for this area at 1.16, 1.35, and $1. So yeah, that's a good entry for Cardano. But look at this at the weekly, and let's open the bull market support band. If you are going to look at the bull market support band, Cardano is actually in a bull market pa din. So regardless kung anong gawin na Bitcoin ngayon, very very bullish pa din si Cardano. Ganun din kay Ethereum guys. Kung titingnan mo sa kanya sa kanyang weekly time frame and logarithmic chart, logarithmic bull market support band 21 week EMA, Ethereum is currently in a bull market pa din. So there's nothing really to worry for Ethereum and so far so good pa din tayo kay Ethereum. Sir Gab, long term ako and planning to sell like September or December. Anong mabibigay mong tip? Should I pull out my capital kung nadoble ko na? Then yung natitira is isell ko na sa dates na yon. Ah, ako i-prefer ko pull out yung capital. Yun yung ginawa ko kay Cardano kasi nakabili ako kay Cardano nung around 0.5 cents. Around 5 cents yata ako nakabili nun. Tapos na-pull out ko na yung capital nung nag-hit tayo ng $2. So, yeah, I actually prefer taking out the capital kasi alam mong profits na lang yung nagpapagalaw sa'yo doon. Possible po ba na lumagpas sa market cycle top? Yes, possible. Pero I think that's unlikely. And possible po ba lumagpas sa market cycle bottom? For the market cycle bottom, ito ang kailangan natin tingnan, yung 200 week moving average. So, pakita ko siya dito guys. Indicators, moving average. So, ito guys, yung ating market cycle bottom. This 200 week moving average. So, we only started printing this once we completed the first market cycle. So, nung na-complete natin yung first market cycle, saka tayo nag-start mag-print ng ating 200 week moving average. So, this indicates that it is the market cycle bottom. So, if ever na mag-dump ang Bitcoin at napunta sa bear market, the best area to watch out for is the 200 week moving average. So, tingnan nyo, nung bear market, ilang beses natin siya na-touch. Especially dito sa 2014 market cycle. Ito yung nag-determine ng ating bottom, the 200 week moving average. And then dito, sa 2018 cycle, 2017, 200 week moving average determined the market cycle bottom. So if you want to know the market cycle bottom, I would open the 200 week moving average. And tingnan nyo to guys. Sa current action natin ngayon, sobra layo natin sa market cycle bottom. So we actually have nothing to worry with this bearish movement. Nagsasabi na bear market na ba? No. Tingnan nyo to guys. Ang layo pa ng ating market cycle bottom. And tingnan nyo, ang market cycle bottom natin is around 12,000 US dollars. So it means, even though if we went down, kahit 15K pa yung binagsak natin, nasa bull market pa din tayo. Kasi, yeah, titingnan mo, logarithmic growth curve, bull market pa din. Thanks Board Chicken for the donation. I hope you're doing well. Pati din kay Charmaine Kate. Thanks for the donation. So shoutout sa inyo guys. Aggressive pump and dump pa for the next few weeks ba? I think aggressive pa din kasi marami pa ding panic traders na nagwawala sa online. So kasi mataas pa din yung extreme fear. So marami pa din nagpa-panic. Ilang weeks po kaya ang bearish period after the death cross? So sabi ko historically it could take around at least 6 weeks up to a maximum of 28 weeks. So that could take at least 2 months up to 6 months. So normal lang siya. Kailangan ba talaga pumatong sa 200 MA para ma-determine na market cycle bottom na? Hindi naman. Ito kasi itong data model na to na 200-week moving average. Historical action lang siya. So if history is any indication, mas maganda tingnan siya para mag-determine kung market cycle bottom na. Pero it doesn't necessarily have to go to that area para masabing market cycle bottom. Pero yeah, data is suggesting na yun yung market cycle bottom. So this is more on a theoretical side dahil pero may data model naman tayo. How about BNB and LTC? Sige, let's look at BNB naman. So, oops. Sige, LTC tayo. So, kay Litecoin, we are actually bearish pa din kay Litecoin kasi nasa baba tayo ng bull market support band. But this is already a good buying opportunity. I personally have Litecoin and I won't going to be sell I'm not going to sell my Litecoin anytime soon. Kasi for me guys, kahit anong position mo ngayon kay altcoins, good pa din siya kasi nasa bull market pa din tayo kay Bitcoin and kahit bearish tayo ngayon, andun tayo sa extremely fearful period ni Bitcoin eh. So, pag nag-start mag-pump si Bitcoin, mahahatak yung mga altcoins pataas din. So, ibig sabihin, itong area na to are good indication. And we have now actually played out this bearish divergence. Ito, nagkaroon ng increasing price tapos declining RSI. Tapos nag-play out na yung bearish divergence. So, nangyayari na yung trend reversal. So, this would indicate na baka makuha na tayo ng somewhere pump and dump to this area. So, ako i-hodl ko yung Litecoin ko. Same goes with DOT. Kay DOT din ganito eh. Tingnan natin si DOT ngayon. And then mamaya balikan natin si Bitcoin. Kasi nag 8 o'clock na. Tingnan natin yung 4-hour candles natin. And then siguro gawa tayo ng short recap regarding the Bitcoin price. Same goes with DOT. Nagkaroon tayo ng bearish divergence, increasing price, and then declining RSI. So nag-play out na. So we might get a pump anytime soon. Possible na weeks to kasi weekly time frame to. Bearish detergent. So yeah, any opportunity, any buying area dito is actually a good buying area na for any coins actually. Kasi nga, at the extreme fear tayo ngayon. So let's go back naman dito kay Bitcoin. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame and update natin kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon. So we are opening red for this next 4-hour candle. We closed green sa previous natin. And yeah, we are still on this downward movement. Take note guys, ito yung isang strong support. So if you break this, pwede tayo mag-pump to the downside. Pero ngayon, I'm pretty bearish na. So 30K is my first target for this price action. And then 20, if we did break 30K, only then ako titingin ng 25K. So 25K is possible if we break the 30K support area. Pero if not, this is actually going to play around this level. So we can see a movement something like this if hindi natin ma-break si 30K. Pero let's say may bumaling whale or nag-pump siya. If na-break niya itong 33.5K, then expect a move at around this area, around 33 to 34K. Pero right now, I highly believe na we could go back to 30K kasi we started this sell volume. Pero yeah, this area is getting pretty strong for buy levels kasi nga eh, may malaking support tayo dyan kung titingnan natin si January data. So, scroll back in time natin siya para makita nyo yung support niya. So, ito guys, strong support areas itong levels na to. So, around 30 to 33K, possible na makakuha tayo doon ng rebound. So, I would suggest na magkaroon kayo ng buying orders at around this area. And then, magtira kayo for some kung sakaling worst case scenario na mapunta sa 25K. Hold ako sa BNB at Cardano. How much target hit? How much the target end of this year for BNB and Cardano? If you want to see my target for Cardano, may isang video ako dito actually, and it's my price prediction for Cardano in the long term. You could actually check that video out dito sa channel ko. So I believe $5 is the realistic price target for Cardano. $10 is also the next target. And then the idealistic but not so realistic price, but it's still possible na target is around $14. Pero personal target ko is around $5 muna, and then if mabreak yun, saka ako magtitingin ng $10 Cardano. BNB, since nire-replicate niya yung Ethereum movement noong 2017, I believe $1,400 BNB is very possible. How about Sol? Sige, hindi ko alam ano yung Sol, so let's look at Sol. Ten sabi mo, 30. Yep. Uh, First target ko is $5 and then after is $10. So, if I were you, take each target one step at a time. Kasi, it's better na mag-DCA out din tayo. Tandaan nyo guys, ang best way in buying and selling is using dollar cost average. So, I would DCA in buying. I would also DCA out in selling. So, I would take each milestone one step at a time. Same goes with what I did yung bala ko gawin kay Ethereum. Every 5.8K, every 7K, and then sa 10K yung target ko for Ethereum. And then possible na umabot ng 18K. So, yun yung tingin kong possible price action. So, kay Sol naman, so let's try to look at this. So let's try to get some support and resistance. So support at this area. So i-plot lang natin yung mga major supports niya. So saan tayo makakuha ng resistance din, i-plot natin. So yeah, strong support si $36, $21 is another support. Meron din tayong support at this area. $29. So 21, 29, 36 are strong support. 43, 48, and 56 are strong resistance. So you could swing trades. You can do some swing trading dito sa position na to kay Sol. So this is for the 4-hour time frame. So medyo matagal to. So ano pa ba nakikita natin? Let's try to look at the weekly time frame. Sobrang overbought ni Sol. But medyo nag-reset naman na yung RSI natin. So that's good. Let's look at the bull market support band. So bullish pa din siya. Pero we are getting overbought for Sol. Pero sobrang steep niya. So, mahirap sabihin pa kasi yung RSI niya sobrang taas. So, hindi rin natin siya masasabi na bearish divergence kasi masyadong mataas yung price action niya. So, yeah, that's Sol. Okay rin siguro kunin yung capital pag na-hit yung first target, no? Yup, dollar cost average out pa din guys, as much as possible. So yeah, now we had that next candle cross. So I think we are entering a green movement ngayon, a green candle. So tingnan natin yung short-term price action niya for the hourly. Let's try to take this. Oops, na tanggal natin yung RSI. So RSI, relative strength. So kay RSI, ayusin lang natin si RSI. Delete ko siya. So ngayon kay RSI, pansinin nyo guys, nagkaroon kasi tayo ng bullish divergence, kaya nakita tayo ng upward trend. Ito yung sinabi ko sa inyo guys kanina, short-term pump. And then, ayan o, pataas yung RSI. So, indicating magkakaroon tayo ng short-term trend reversal. So, yeah, we are playing that one out now. So, exactly. And then, ayan nga, meron din tayong cross kay MACD. So, this is a short-term trend reversal to the upside. And we might get a rejection. So, yeah, that's for this very short-term. Short-term lang siya. Price prediction mo sa ETH sa market cycle top. First target ko is 5.8k. 5.8k is from this Fibonacci target. 7k naman yung target ko sa next. And then 10k and 18k ang pinaka-maximum ko kung ipa-follow natin si Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. Kasi kung titingnan mo si ETH, compare natin si ETH at USD. Ethereum is following the previous market cycle of Bitcoin. So, if i-replicate natin yung 2017 market cycle, possible na makita tayo ng 19k Ethereum at the very long term for this market cycle. So I guess that's it. Let's end the video in 5 minutes siguro. So if you have not liked this video guys, please give this video a like. If you want to support this channel, you can drop some donations down below. If you want to see more signals like this, you could follow our Telegram, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook group. Link is in the description below. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more, guys. So yeah, right now, Bitcoin is playing exactly as predicted dito sa ating price action. Kasi sabi natin, nagkaroon tayo ng symmetric triangle and possible na anytime soon magkakaroon ng breakout, especially kay Ethereum. And we now had that decisive move, both for Ethereum and Bitcoin. So yeah, everything is going pretty good, pretty well, both for both coins. And yeah, I think happy tayo ngayon sa movement niya. Either way, we are still long-term bullish pa din. So remember that guys, bullish pa din tayo for the very long term. Wala kayong ikaka-worry ngayon. Selling is very risky than buying. Mas okay na mag-buy ngayon kaysa sa mag-sell kasi we know na Bitcoin will still go up and selling is riskier dahil Hindi natin alam yung floor price, pero ang alam natin is bull market pa din siya dahil kay Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So siguro na natapos na natin yung pump niya dito and we are now getting a possible rejection na. Nakuha na natin yung pump. So yeah, target natin is 30K and then if na break natin yung $30,000, 25K na yung next target. So if you find this video informative, please give this video a like and I'll end the stream now and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you din sa Telegram, Facebook, and Discord for more updates. Especially din sa Twitter. Magbibigay din ako ng update dun from time to time. And yes, so bye-bye for now and see you in the next video.